Caitlin Clark faces challenges during WNBA debut season. Caitlin Clark made headlines yet again during her debut season with the Indiana Fever, which has been full of ups and downs. The 2023 NCAA Player of the Year is adjusting to the fast-paced WNBA after leaving her mark at the collegiate level. Recently, Clark stepped onto the court for her first home game against the New York Liberty at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, playing before a sellout crowd of 17,424. Unfortunately, the game did not turn out as hoped, ending with the Fever suffering a 102-66 defeat. Despite the loss, many came to see Clark's performance, but she struggled to find her footing, scoring only 9 points on 2 for 8 shooting, including just 1 for 7 from beyond the arc. The rookie couldn't hit her stride. Clark did manage to contribute with 7 rebounds and 6 assists, showcasing her playmaking skills even amid personal challenges on the court. The crowd support was palpable, including appearances by her coaches from Iowa, Lisa Bluder and Jan Jensen, who cheered her on. New York's reigning MVP, Breanna Stewart, dominated the match, scoring 31 points and grabbing 10 rebounds. The Liberty's strong roster contributed to what was undoubtedly one of the league's toughest current matchups. Sabrina Ionescu also had a solid game with 14 points and 7 rebounds, complemented by Jonquil Jones, who contributed 14 points and 10 rebounds of her own. The Liberty's depth shone through, with their bench adding 22 points led by Kayla Thornton's 9. Fans were eager to see how Clark would handle the pressure of her first home game, especially after her previous WNBA debut against the Connecticut Sun, where she put up 20 points. Yet her debut had come with significant learning curves, like her 10 turnovers, the most ever for a player making their first WNBA appearance. During her initial game against the Connecticut Sun, Clark struggled against the defensive prowess of Dejanai Carrington. She finished with 3 assists, which reflected both her struggle and the adjustments players typically need to make when transitioning between leagues. Disappointed, and nobody likes to lose, that's how it is, Clark expressed after the game. It's clear she is learning from each game, vowing not to dwell on setbacks. The pressure to perform is immense, but so is Clark's potential. After 2 rough outings initially, she's shown remarkable resilience, bouncing back during her subsequent games. Following her tough debut, Clark took to the court again against the Phoenix Mercury, where she turned the tide, scoring 29 points and achieving her 10th double-double of the season. Clark's newfound momentum is apparent, showcasing why she remains one of the hottest prospects this season. Clark's performance had fans buzzing, especially Kevin Garnett, who took to social media after watching her dominate the Mercury. He remarked, "What if at Caitlin Clark 22's Olympic break was the off-season adjustment for the league?" Acknowledging her growth since the start of the season. Her 29-point game not only fueled her confidence, but also solidified her importance to the Fever's playoff aspirations. The Fever improved their record to 12-15, inching closer to securing a playoff spot. With her average increasing to 17.6 points per game, Caitlin Clark is quickly adapting to the WNBA's competitive environment. Her ability to assist and rebound, combined with her scoring efforts, reveals her capability as not just a player, but as the potential leader of the Fever's roster. Clark's path might not be smooth, but her determination suggests she is on the right track to fulfill expectations. The upcoming matchups will be critical as the Fever look to make their mark and reach the playoffs, with Clark at the helm. Fans are eager to witness if Clark can continue the momentum after the Olympic break, helping to push the Fever to new heights. Her performances following the initial struggles will dictate the team's fate as they strive to solidify playoff contention. She and the Fever will next face off against the Seattle Storm, where even tougher competition awaits. All eyes will be on Clark as she aims to lead her team forward against one of the league's established teams.